Pirate Nation on X. Voice actor admits job is to push an agenda instead of voice act, which we're going to get into with this video about how insane these people are and how free they've roamed for so long that they get confused when they get called out for what they're doing. It's like, come in, say your lines, get the hell out. We don't want to hear any kind of agenda pushing or activism. These are the types of English voice actors that are still rampant in our games. He just admits his goal and job is to piss off players who don't want that ideology pushed. If that isn't a confession, I don't know what is. Shout out to Pirate Nation. Usually it's a more moderate tone. This is a pretty aggressive tone for him. I'm not used to those. It says, hello, doctor. I am thrilled to announce that I voice Rosmontis in Arknights. And it says Hayden Daviau. And this is a tweet from them. If I'm pissing off the transphobes, it means I'm doing my job. They are wasting their time living in so much anger. Wait a second. It sounds like you're the one living in anger, trying to piss people off. But hey, far be it for me to say that. I'm the future. There's no need to quote tweet me on this sort of thing, though. Thank you for your support. So if you're not familiar with this Hayden Daviau character, this is whatever it is, not really sure. And that's just genuinely just like, what? This is their X account. Gay flag, trans flag, director, actor, all these other hashtags for games, and then all this other stuff. Oh, interesting. These posts are now protected. Earlier today, that was not the case. Curious. I saw a Savvy post. So this person confirms what people said, the ideology pushing. The issue is this person is also a director and will only hire and ensure only like-minded people get hired, which is exactly how we got ourselves in this position in the first place. Like the quote-unquote diversity in the game industry is just like-minded people hiring the same types of people to gatekeep normal people out of the industry. Millions of people capable of voice acting in America, yet the same handful of talentless losers always get roles. And then they make sure their friends get roles. Creatures like this hate the medium. They want their voice to be loved the same way the character is. They don't act, they don't respect the source, and they certainly do not care about contributing to the success of authors. Very well said, by the way, by Savvy. Shout out to her. This is Kaon, VTuber. I'm actually glad you noticed. Like every time a new series is coming out and they announce the voice actor, it'd be the same people every time. You'll get some new faces every now and then, but yet it felt like the pick of those that agree with them and not just the talent. And Savvy said, I have had to do some research on who English voice actors are because I go out of my way to avoid ever hearing them. It is criminal. Hoyo defaults languages in English, but I mute the games until I can swap language. Then I just go back and rewatch anything I missed in native language, and I look for well done translations of text or translate it myself. Look at the effing hair. Tells you all you need to know. The localization industry needs to be destroyed. So yeah, once again, make of this what you will. But I thought it was funny. Tectone, who is into these gotcha games. How am I being blamed for this? And this is coming from another trans profile of Raven. 22-year-old trans. Oh, okay. Gotcha Grail are now harassing an Arknights voice actor and trying to get them fired for ... being trans. No, we're not. We're trying to get people out of the industry that are actively pursuing people that are wanting normal people acting in these games. Do you notice a trend? Do you notice a trend? Every time these people go off saying, I'm pissing off the transphobes, it means I'm doing my job. The ideology that is leading them every single time, it would be fine. By the way, no one gives a shit what you do when you close your bedroom door or what you're into. I literally do not care. But if you go out forward pushing trans is the way to be, trans this, trans that, it's amazing. No, sorry, I do not want to support that. And as a customer with a wallet, I think a lot of people are pushing forward saying, yeah, I'm not going to be purchasing games from people that do this kind of stuff. Sorry. There's no good reason. There's a blatant targeted harassment. Oh, there it is. There it is. Targeted harassment group should still be allowed on this platform at this point. So what they're trying to do is gatekeep us out of the industry. They come in, take it over, and then push everyone out of it. Fascinating. Fascinating. They are allowing these parasites to voice a waifu. Someone should send an email to the devs. Wow. What crazy harassment. I can't believe it. That's awful. They suggested people say to the devs they don't want to buy a game with someone that's pushing ideologies. Yeah. If Arknight's revenue doesn't drop off a cliff now, then you guys have failed to gatekeep, and it will only get worse. Keep letting these terrorists in your fandoms, and one day they will kick you out. Sounds like they're actively working on it as we speak. I sometimes forget how gay Western Arknights is. Well, report it, and that's all I can do. Which, again, is well within people's rights to voice their opinion on social media. How is that targeted harassment? What? If someone wants to send feedback to publisher Yostar, you can send an email to arknights.en.cs@yostar.com. I already did my part, and they were quote tweeting the person earlier that has now blocked their account from being there. They said, this is a template that can be used. Talk about the person they do not want to support. I'd like to report that a voice actor of your game, Hayden Daviau, is acting unprofessional and using his position as a voice actor for Arknights to virtue signal about being a trans person, and is taking joy in the fact that he is angering a lot of Arknight fans. In this email, you will find evidence of a tweet he made doing just that. I recommend termination of his contract with you and replacing him with someone who actually cares about his job. This will look very bad for your game and brand if you do not regulate your voice actors and allow people like this to continue tarnishing the brand's reputation in global. Now, I will say, if I were a developer and this was someone that is, I don't care what it is, if they're out there causing a scene, attacking the customers that are going to be buying my game, we're going to have problems. Something that these wokies don't understand is that is an issue that ruins companies. You keep standing by them with your ideologies and saying, no, you're the bigots, you're the homophobes, you're the transphobes. Get mad at people all you want. We're the people buying your game. So you can either accept what we're saying and understand and listen that, yes, maybe you should be hiring people that we agree with. Otherwise, there's going to be issues. I don't know what else to tell you. How many companies have we seen fail and falter with these types of people that are coming in and attacking the very fan base that is supporting the games? This is on Reddit. Triby's English voice actor, Hayden Daviau, showcasing each facet of the character in one line. Here we go. This is what he sounds like.
We'll see you tomorrow. And if we don't see you tomorrow, we'll see you the tomorrow after that. Or the one after that.
Make of that what you will, but I find it very odd. Being a voice actor, it is and can be a lot of work and can be exhausting. But there is a treasure trove of amazing voice acting talents out there that do not get jobs ever because it's a very cliquey industry. These people have invaded it, taken it over, and gate-kept any normal people out of it. They want more of themselves in the industry and will prevent anyone if you do not align yourself with them ideologically, if you do not trans yourself, if you do not identify as a different gender, if you do not fit a certain category of skin color. You are not accepted into the fraternity. It's fucking weird. It's really unfortunate how it got to this point. You know how it did? Is by accepting these types of people, letting them into the industry, and just for what it's worth, using their talent to help the game be better. And what do they do once they get in and work the job? Start attacking the very customers that are supposed to be buying the game. I still have a hard time wrapping my head around this entire situation. Wolfie says, insane times we're living in. Men went to war back in the day, so people can do this today. I said, good times create weak men. And weak men create a society where forcing ideas matters more than values and tries to normalize it for future generations. 100%. 100%. Bass player, somehow we're the grifters for pointing this out as an industry-wide problem. Like, this is like legitimately, it doesn't work anymore. Calling people transphobes, calling people homophobic. It's like, no, we see what you're doing. We're calling it out now. I don't care what words you say about us. This is the reality. And people are speaking with their wallets. When people are informed and full transparency of what's happening, they don't want to support games that are hiring people that do this kind of stuff, that say these kind of things. It's how we got here. It's how the industry started going straight off a cliff. And it's only going to improve if people start speaking with their wallets. So, yeah, that's the situation with this Hayden Daviau person. This one tweet tells you everything you need to know about who we're dealing with. This type of person. If they're saying this publicly, just imagine what they're doing behind the scenes. But for now, I'll leave that there.